It is 9 o'clock at night, and Standard Poodles in Need just contacted me to see if I could help them with a neglect case shave down. So let's go. This is the picture of the dog that they sent me, and normally the man who fosters a lot of these dogs does this himself, but this was way too much. This is Dusty, or that's what Standard Poodles in Need has named him because he didn't have a name before that. He was just released from a doodle breeding farm. They said he was around 7 years old, but there's no real way of knowing. He clearly hasn't had a haircut in years, if ever. His man parts were pretty cleaned up because the breeders need those to be in working order. His hair was so matted to his skin, it had become like a cast around his legs, restricting the blood flow and making it very painful for him to move. It was really scary peeling this pelt of hair off of him. He was skin and bones, and when dogs are this skinny and this matted, it can be extremely easy to nick them. I was also terrified that we were going to be finding things like a bug infestation, opened wounds, or even maggots. I found out actually that most of these puppy mill dogs don't have bugs because the farmers douse them in some kind of a chemical powder to keep the bugs away. Despite having very little human interaction and being absolutely petrified, Dusty was so sweet. He never tried to bite, and even when he got overwhelmed, he would just tuck himself into a little ball. He was completely shut down, so we didn't want to force him to stand up for his haircut. I know these videos are really hard to watch, but we really need to wake up and see what an epidemic the doodle trend has become. I know that there are other breeds that are also being unethically bred, but doodles are the trendy type of dog right now, and greedy people like these millers have taken full advantage of it without giving a second thought to the animal's well-being. Standard Poodles in Need is currently overflowing with poodles and poodle mixes from these types of mills. Once the breeder can no longer profit from these animals, they are discarded to rescues, and if a rescue won't take them, they're killed off. Here are 3 other poodles that they received last week. These ones are lucky. They got out young and have a bright future. That was hard, but you know, keep buying your doodles.